Hey guys, it's Mrs. Wiggan. How are you all? Missing you all so much. So I thought that I would create some quizzes for you guys to enjoy at home with your families. Or you could do it on your own, you could do it with your brothers and sisters. Entirely up to you. It's just all about having a little bit of fun, bringing a smile to your face whilst you're at home. And I'm going to jump straight to it because I bet you're all sat there thinking, why on earth is Mrs. Wiggan sat in her garden in the middle of spring with a bobble hat and goggles on? Well, let me tell you. There's two reasons, actually. Two reasons. It gives you a little bit of a clue as to what the theme of this week's quizzes are. So I'm going to write that down for you so you all know. And whilst I'm doing that, you can have a think about what it is that I am wearing and what it might mean. So the theme of today's quiz is sports. Does that give anybody a bit more of a clue as to why I might be wearing a bobble hat and my goggles in the middle of spring in my garden? I bet you've all got some ideas. I didn't only just stop there. I've also got my very woolly thick socks on and some very waterproof trousers as well, if that is going to give you a bit more of a clue. I've also got some other things. Are you getting close yet? Getting close, getting a bit closer. I would usually also be wearing my jacket. So I've got a waterproof, warm jacket just behind me. I've also got a set of mittens, which also keeps you very, very, very warm. And I've also got a helmet. Are we getting any closer? I think some of you might have it. I am wearing my skiing gear, so my winter sports gear, so the things that I wear if I'm going to go skiing, snowboarding, sledging, and really it's just to add a little bit more fun to the quiz, because I thought I'm going to do a quiz on sports, why not dress up in some sports gear? So that's what I'm doing. I hope you're all up for the quiz. You up for it? I hope you're going to enjoy it. So all you need is a piece of paper and a pen, or if you've got a whiteboard and a pen as well, then you can use that. And if you want to, you could just write your numbers. There's 10 questions. Can get that in there. 10 questions, and if you can just write your numbers all the way down to number 10. Just get all the way down to number 10 like that. So you can do that a minute, or if you need a bit of extra time, you can just pause the video at any time whilst you write your numbers down. Okay, and we'll go straight in with the quiz. And this quiz, just before we start, so this quiz is aimed at sign of year 3, year 4, and I've also going to be doing a quiz for year 5 and 6, and also a quiz for year 1 and 2. So, but really they're up for, anyone can try them, anyone can have a go. You might do the quiz today and think, I find that a little bit challenging. I'd like to try the year 1, year 2 one, so you can do that. Or you might think, oh, do you know what? I find that quite good. I smashed it. I'm going to try the year 5, 6 one. So you can do whatever you like. But yes, I just thought it'd be a little bit of fun. Let's get going. All done your numbers? Got your numbers down? Fantastic. So question number 1. Oh. Question number 1 is, in what sport would you use front crawl, backstroke, breaststroke and the butterfly? Okay, so in what sport would you use front crawl? Do you want a little demo? Front crawl? Oh no, front crawl. I think it's sometimes called doggy paddle. Front crawl. Breaststroke, my favourite. Oh, that's nice. Breaststroke, backstroke, and the butterfly. In what sport would you use those things? Write your answer down. Great. Question number 2. I have to remember to write my numbers down. I was quicker at remembering to write these. Number 2. Question number 2. How many players are there in a football team? So when you go out for kickoff, how many players are there in a football team? Oh, this is a standard adult game of football. So it might be different if you're playing with in a younger group in children's team. But if it was in an adults game, does anyone know how many players there are on the pitch in the football team? Okay, well done everybody. Question number 3. Okay. Is a cricket bat, so I'm talking about the side of the bat that you hit the ball with, is it flat or is it rounded? So on a cricket bat the side that you hit the ball with, is it flat or is it rounded? Does anybody know the answer to that one? If you've had a little go, or you might have seen it played somewhere else, or you might have had a little go yourself. Is a cricket bat, the side that you hit the ball with, is it flat or is it rounded? Okay, question number 4. Does anybody know another name for table tennis? So table tennis is where you have a paddle-like bat and you can use both sides, and you play with a white ball, and it's quite a fast game. Does anyone know the other name for table tennis? What else might it be called? Oh, I can feel the confidence radiating through the viewers today. I think you're feeling confident. Question number 5. Okay, we're all ready for question number 5. In which sport would you see a scrum? A scrum. Which sport might you see a scrum? Do a little demo. I haven't got any teammates with me. What could that be? I can join all together. Where might you see a scrum? Remember, you can pause the video at any time if you need a little bit more time on any question or to get your answers down. Okay, question number 6. Where do Formula 1 drivers go during a race if they need to have their tyres changed? Does anyone know the special name of the place that a Formula 1 driver might go if they need to have their tyres changed? I remember they're speeding along. And they pull in. Where do they pull into? Can anyone remember the name of it? There might be some keen ones that know that one. Okay, question number 7 is a what am I? So what sport am I question. I'm going to give you some clues, and if you can have a go at thinking, using the clues to think what sport it might be. So what sport am I? It says, I am played on a court. I use a net and I need 2 players, sometimes 4. So what sport am I? I'm played on a court. I use a net and I need 2 players, sometimes 4. Ooh, what sport could that be? I think definitely some of you have played this before. So I'll give you those ones just again. I'm played on a court. I use a net and I need at least 2 players, but sometimes 4. What sport could that be? Okay, and question number 8. Only a couple more to go now. Whizzing through this quiz. Okay, question 4. We've got a prop for this one. Question 8. What sport is used? What sport is this ball used for? So have good luck. I'll give you a little span there. What sport is this ball used for? Think. Okay, have a little look. Have a little look. Excellent, well done everyone. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves. I'm actually having a really good time out here doing this quiz. I don't know what the neighbours might think. I think, who's she talking to? Right then, question number 9. Can you tell me a sport in which you might wear a helmet? Okay, so I did mention some at the beginning of the video, but there might be other ones. So see how many sports can you think of that you need to wear a helmet for? Helmet is really important in lots of sports for protecting yourself, protecting your hair, protecting the people around you. So it's so important that if you are doing a sport that requires a helmet, that you wear one. Okay, I'll just let you get some answers down. You might have more than one for that one. Might be able to think of 2, 3, maybe even 4 sports that use helmets. Okay, question number 10, the final question. Can you tell me a sport that you might play on the ice? Okay, so I think we're sticking with a bit of a theme, going with my old winter sports theme. What sports can you play on the ice? Have a little think. There might be more than one answer for this question. I've got a couple down, but I'm sure there might be more. Often makes a noise like do, do, do. Amazing, well done everyone. So that was our 10 questions for the year 3-4 quiz. How do you think you've done? All right, okay, bit of a mix. Anyone think they've got all them right? Wow, that will be amazing. So we're going to go through the answers now, but if you need to pause the video at all, if you need to go and get a drink or anything, then you can, but if not, we'll find out what those answers are. So the question for number 1 was, in what sport would you use a front crawl, a breaststroke, a backstroke and a butterfly? I'm listening out. I'm really listening out for you telling me that answer. It is swimming. So swimming is a sport where you could use all those different types of swimming. Some of you may have learnt some of them, all of them, or maybe just one of them. I think when I was little, I was probably just using the front crawl one when I was your age. So the answer was swimming. Well done if you got that one correct. Question number 2, that was, how many players are there in a football team? I'm definitely hearing, I'm listening for some numbers coming through. We know it's more than 1. Yeah, more than 2, more than 3, more than 4, more than 5. It's actually 11. So the answer is 11. Well done. So if you got that correct, the amount of players in a football team are 11. Okay, question number 3 was, is a cricket bat, the side that you hit the ball with, is it flat or is it rounded? So an option of 2 there. Oh, you're thinking, shouting out those answers to me if you thought it was flat or rounded. It is flat. Okay, so the side of the bat where you hit the ball in cricket, it is flat. Well done if you got that one right. Question number 4. That was, what is another name for table tennis? And it's that really fast game. And I almost said it in the question. I almost said you use because it's actually the name of the ball that people often say. It's ping pong. Ping pong. I don't know whether it sounds ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Maybe it's because it sounds a little bit like it. That was number 4. Another name for table tennis is ping pong. Question number 5. In what sport might you see a scrum? So a real big huddle together, all of your teammates. It's, listening out for some of you fans out there, rugby. So the answer to number 5 was rugby. That's where you might see a scrum. Question number 6. Where do Formula One drivers go during a race if they need to get their tyres changed? Anyone know the special name when they pull in and as quick as lightning, a team of people will remove some tyres and put a new one on? It's called the pit stop. It's a pit stop. I think some of you probably got that right, so well done if you did. Brilliant stuff. Question number 7 was the what am I question. So what sport was I describing? So I'm played on a court, I use a net, and I need at least 2 players. Sometimes I have 4. The sport is tennis. So I was describing tennis there. Although actually I'm just thinking, and it could have also been badminton, or Mrs. Wiggan didn't plan that one very well. It could have also been badminton and maybe some other racket sports too. I was thinking of tennis, but I've got those ones. Well done. Question number 8 was this ball. So what sport is this ball used in? Okay, I should have described this really hard. This is a really hard ball. It's not soft in any way. It is golf. This is a golf ball. Okay, so that's the spot that you use that ball in. So well done if you got that one. Question number 9. In what sports do you wear a helmet? Now there is quite a lot of sports where you have to wear a helmet. Baseball, you can wear a helmet. Cycling, hockey, ice hockey, horse riding, BMXing, car racing, skiing, snowboarding. There are so many, lots of sports where it's really important to wear a helmet. Okay, so if you've got any of those answers, there may have even been more answers than that. Then well done to you. And the final question, can you believe it? Our quiz is nearly over. Question number 10 was, what sport can you play on the ice? Now I've got 3 down. I had ice hockey, ice skating, and curling. I don't know if anyone has seen curling before. It's where you push some stones down the ice and you have to, the players brush really hard to make sure they can control the friction and the speed of the stone as it rolls down the ice. But that was fantastic. I hope you really enjoyed that, guys. I actually had a really good time. I was feeling a bit nervous about doing this, but I just thought, what can the children do to bring a smile to their faces whilst they're at home? And I hope you and your families have really enjoyed it. So today it was sports, but I really would love to hear your feedback. Let me know how you found the questions, and also any themes. I'm up for doing any themes. I might even be able to find something in my dressing up box to go with it. So if you've got any requests for what you'd like the questions to be about, then let me know. But yeah, and also if you want to have a go at the other quizzes, because there'll also be one for year 5 and 6 and one for year 1 and 2. So you can do all 3 if you like, if you're up for it, if you're up for the challenge. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Fantastic. I miss you all loads, and I'll see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.